What's up, guys? Well, I thought I would check in with you on this Saturday morning to tell you about a play that I think is the best play of the weekend. Something that I think is kind of going under the radar, not really being talked about or thought about. And that is tonight's big fight in Canada for the interim WBC Cruiserweight title between Jean Pascal and Michal Cieslak. I'm saying it like that because that's how AI said it, alright? I was going to say Cieslak or something like that, but AI said Cieslak, so I'm saying it like that, alright? Guys, there is some good value in this fight. This is a great opportunity in my opinion. We all know Pascal has been around forever. Pascal will be 43 in October, I believe, from my research. Um, the guy's ancient at this point, all right? All right. Um, we all know he lost, I think, like 2 years ago or so, in a big upset to some young kid. Um, I thought he was done then. I didn't think he'd fight anymore. Well, he had a fight almost a year ago. It was in September 2024. He fought a guy named Osias, I believe. Tall brother, Canadian guy. He was 13-0. I watched that fight, guys. Uh, Pascal, while he's in his early 40s, he still, to me, for that age, has some decent, twitch, foot speed, hand speed, whatever. He's had some PD issues in the past. But in my opinion, he was losing that fight. He lost every round in that fight. It was a 10-round fight. In the 10th round, he came out. He landed a flush overhand right to Osias's head, to his ear, his left ear. Knocked him out cold. All right, had him laid out on the canvas for a while. All right, and I don't think he hasn't fought since. It was a bad knockout. All right. Um, Now he is fighting a cruiserweight, I believe. I think that fight was above 175, but Osias was a 175 pounder, but they fought a little bit above 75. All right, I guess he was testing the waters at a higher weight. That's what it looked like on BoxRec. All right, now he is fighting Michal Cieslak, a guy who is a career cruiserweight. And I don't think Pascal has fought a cruiserweight in his career. I think this will be his first legit fight, fighting a 200 pounder at cruiserweight. All right, this guy's a career cruiserweight. He is one of the best cruiserweights in the world. I believe his record is 27-2, I think. His only two defeats came to Makabu, who became a champ by beating Cieslak. I think they fought for a vacant title. That's what BoxRec says. He lost to Makabu and he lost to Lawrence Okoli. That fight was on the zone a few years ago. No shame in those losses. Those are two high caliber guys, two world champions. So no shame in those losses. Also, guys, and this is what I like. He went a full 12 round with both guys. Makabu has a punch, Okoli has a punch, and he went a full 12 with both. So that tells me that the guy has a chin, he's tough, he's got heart. If he can hang in, with, guys who were legit cruiserweights for 12 rounds, all right? Now, something else that I like about Cieslak is this guy has won all of his victories since mid-2018 have been by knockout. All right, all of his fights since mid-2018 have been wins by knockout, except his two losses to Makabu and Lawrence Okoli. All right, so this guy, as far as his wins, is on a knockout streak since mid-2018. And he's going up against a guy who is at the end of his career, a light heavyweight who was coming up in weight, undersized, old, not in his prime anymore. While this guy is 36, so he is, if he's not in his prime, he's just outside of it. He definitely more in his prime and close to his prime than Pascal. So guys, this has great opportunity written all over it. He's got, a reach advantage. He's got a height advantage, natural size advantage. Hell, and probably maybe has a punching power advantage. I would assume so. But Pascal has been enhanced in the past, hasn't he? So, guys, this is a great opportunity. Um, Cieslak is as high as I think I saw like a minus 700 on the money line at this point. When the line first opened, I think you got like a minus 450, minus 500 on him. Uh, I don't know if you can still grab that. Check bet MGM. I'm not sure what the money line is, but you might be able to grab that. Still, maybe I'm not sure. But as I do this video, you can get a minus 150 on Cieslak by knockout at FanDuel and BetMGM. You can also get the fight to not go the distance, so you'd be covered either way if either guy gets a knockout or if some fluky shit happen. At a minus 175 on BetMGM. FanDuel is giving a minus 186. All right, those are the best odds that I'm seeing for those plays before doing this video. All right, and I've placed my wagers. I am expecting Cieslak to win by stoppage. You know, he's got all the advantages in this fight, and this is for again the interim cruiserweight title. This is his third attempt to get a world title, even though it's an interim title. It is. I still consider it to be a world title. If the cruiserweight champ was to fall out or whatever, he would be elevated. Then he should be in position to fight the WBC champ. All right. I don't even know who that is at this point. Is it I'm not sure if it's Zerto or Opataya. I don't know. But yeah. So this is a prime position. This is a in my eyes a legit world title. All right. So this is his third attempt. He's gonna want this belt bad. All right, and this is a golden opportunity. You can't ask for a better opportunity. You fighting a career light heavyweight moving up. Hadn't even fought a legit cruiserweight yet. All right, 43, older, slower, undersized. And if this guy can hang in there with 12 rounds with a Makabu and a Lawrence Okoli, legit cruiserweights. At the time he fought him, is Pascal going to hit him with a punch that's going to wow him and surprise him, wobble him? I'm kind of doubting it. All right. So, great opportunity, guys. Thought I'd come on and talk to you about it because I don't think many people talking about this fight, about these odds, but I've had my eye on it for a while, and I think this is a good one. All right. Let me know what you guys think, man. If you don't want to play it straight up, you can throw in the parlay or something, with something that you feel good with. But I'm expecting Cieslak to win and win by stoppage. And I also have the fight not going to distance. I played that just in case Pascal landed a punch from the guards and was the latest dude out like he did Osias, which I'm kind of doubt is going to happen. I think this dude gonna feel Pascal's punch and be like, "That's it," and go forward and put it on him. Now, I watched some of his fights. His style is, he is a boxer puncher, man. He's not a guy with a, it's like I'm this big puncher. I'm going in now. Mike Tyson will whale you out. No, this guy goes in the ring and he boxes guys, regardless of what his knockout streak is, as far as his wins, all that. He goes in there, he boxes guys. But when he senses he hurts you, if he wobbles you, if he hurts you, and he senses and tells it, that's when he goes in and he gets aggressive. All right. And I saw him being successful using that strategy. So Pascal, I'm assuming gonna be front foot heavy. He's gonna be he's gonna be the one that's aggressive, and I think Cieslak's gonna be the one being the boxer, and they're probably catching him and catching him coming in, catching him hurting him, and we'll probably get him out of there. All right. So I think that's it, guys. This fight is available on Triller pay per view. I just checked the app. They selling it for $29.99. If you want to watch the fight live. So I think that's it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Good luck if you play this and any other bets you play this weekend. And I'll check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.